Ladies and gentlemen, HoloTide here, and Halo Studios has done it again. The internet has told me that they've messed up, that they don't understand Halo, that they're just adding things for fun. But if you've been living under a rock, or just saying off of social media, which is congratulations, because that's the smart thing to do, then you would know that a new mode is coming to Halo Infinite called S&D Extraction. S&D, if you know anything, stands for Search and Destroy. Wait, no, it's Seek and Deploy. But this is basically like a Counter-Strike, Valorant type of game mode that's going to be in Halo. And it's not just going to be like a custom game. It's going to be an actual, game mode. There's a lot to talk about with it, including the competition that they have with Forge Hub for a prize pool with $20,000 for making a map. So let's dive into it real quick. I'm going to talk about the basics of the game mode, the Forge Hub stuff, why I think this is good for Halo, because a lot of people are saying it's bad. I know that a lot of the competitive HCS guys are nervous, I would say, but we're going to see it in an actual HCS-sponsored event on March 29th, so it's happening. But if you want to stay up to date with Halo news and Halo stuff, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video. It helps me out a ton. I love Halo. You love Halo. Let's be friends. All right, so Seek and Deploy, not Search and Destroy, is a game mode that's built on Extraction. Now, if you've played these type of games before, it's single life. It's round-based. There will be 11 rounds, so the first to win 6 of those wins the match. Like other games, one team starts on offense, one team starts on defense, and then they alternate each round. Like other games, it will be asymmetrical maps with 2 extraction sites. So you gotta pick and choose which site you're gonna go to. And what's cool is that there will be an economy in this game mode, like in Valorant and Counter-Strike. So you start off with the Bandit Evo, but you'll be able to buy things after each round. The way you get money or credits is by initiating extractions, converting them, getting kills, and then apparently there's neutral devices on the map where you can get extra credits if you're able to safely do it. So you'll be able to buy things like grenades, equipment, power-ups, weapons. You can spend all your money on a sniper rifle and, not get an overshield and just be a glass cannon, but everything will go away at the end of each round. So it'll be interesting to see how people use the economy. This also makes me feel like, is this how Warzone is going to be implemented with this system in the future? Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. So obviously in those other types of games like Counter-Strike and stuff, it's a very quick time to kill. It's like a single headshot from a weapon and you're done, but in this version, they wanted to keep it as Halo possible. So you have the same health, the same shields, and things like that. But the thing is, in a game like Halo, it becomes very hard to, 3v4 a team or something. It's hard to come back from that. So they've introduced a buyback mechanic where if you have enough credits, you can buy back a life and respawn in your initial spawn. This will bring up a lot of gameplay situational questions that you'll have to ask yourself, such as, do you save for it? If you use it, will you have enough credits to buy more gear? Is it too late to do it? Will it even help your team win? They say that they're still fine-tuning the economy, so things are subject to change. Next up, they announced a S&D Extraction Forge Hub contest, obviously in partnership with Forge Hub, and this is very cool. Halo Studios contributed $10,000, and then Forge Hub decided to match that, so the total contest prize pool is $20,000. The contest has started. If you guys want to know more about it, I will leave a link to the page in the description. And then something else that it brings a smile to my face because I feel like they heard the community. This was something that people have been asking for. But they've hired 2 members of the Forge community. Hired. They're paying them. Hired. Not volunteer work or anything like that. They hired 2 people from the community to build the mode and the map. So that's a huge thumbs up from me. We've been asking, there's got to be a way to compensate forgers and stuff. And while this isn't, it's 2 people out of thousands, it's a start. So like I said before, this game mode will be played at an event I don't think it's sanctioned or anything like that. Like, I don't think that they get like pro points, but I could be wrong. But it's at the FaZe Kason Showdown, a $50,000 LAN tournament, March 29th. This is the event where there won't be spectators. It's just like invited pro teams. So it's Space Station, Shopify, FaZe, and Optic. So that'll be fun to watch and see how pros play the game mode. So just to wrap this all up, it's a new game mode. It's going to be a part of HCS. It's going to be in the game as like an actual matchmaking option. Do I think this is going to like steal players from Valorant or from Counter-Strike? Absolutely not. I don't think that that was the goal of it anyways. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Halo's identity crisis, they don't know what it means. But to me, and I hope that most people have watched this entire video and got to this part, to me, that's kind of what Halo is. Halo can literally be anything. It can be a racing game, an FPS game, a third-person shooter game, PvE, VP, just fun, casual, social modes, this type of game mode. You know, before Fortnite and Roblox and stuff, Halo was kind of in that position. Halo could be anything it wants to be and can become whatever the community wants it to become. So I, for one, am welcoming this game mode. I will play it, and we'll go from there. But that's going to do it for the video, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I will catch you all around the ring.